the intro music. Yeah! Woohoo!
Packs. We love packs. We love buying packs. Bring all the packs. I swear, that's how Scopely thinks the players are just sitting around like, oh man, can't wait for that next great $1,000 option. You think I'm exaggerating, but actually, it's $1,500. We're going to talk today about the newest faction packs in the store and why this is quite literally, in my opinion, almost as bad of a value as our favorite pack of all time. Scroll all the way to the very end. Is it there today? Sometimes it disappears and we think it's gone, but it will return. Vault of Latinum pack. You're in our hearts. We never forget you. You'll always be our one true love, Vault of Latinum. You are forever the pack in our hearts and in our minds. Best value of all time. So now you've got these new packs that are available that are based on helping your rep grind and helping your faction credit. Now, last week is almost might sound like I'm being hypocritical because last week I really liked the rep pack they sold. Hey, spend $100, you save about 1 month, sometimes 2 months, depending on your level of grind, of rep grind, and bam, done. $100, I saved 2 months of grind. Now you've got these scaling prime packs. And I've had so many players asking me, are these valuable? Is there anything here? Is this worth going after if I'm a player? And short answer, I'm just going to tell you right now in the video, no. You don't rev Deuce's advice. I always shoot straight. No, these are horrible value. You thought the elite faction credits was bad for the new recruit? Oh my gosh, this. We're going to talk about it. So here, it's really tricky, man. So the level system is, you see mine says level 3. There are 5 levels to this, and there's actually a level lock essentially where you can't get the top one until I think it's level 50. So it is 5 different primes for one faction. I'll show you the research here in a second, but this is what mine entails. I would be able to get the 6-star materials needed because, hey, we definitely want to make primes with things that aren't, you can't get them. There's no way to get them without buying. You can't get 6-star. There's no scrapping mechanic or anything for that. So we now have these primes that are based around supposedly giving us more rep and more. Let's actually go pull in where they're at. They're in the galaxy tree, which is quickly becoming my least favorite tree because the value in it is complete boo-boo garbage. But here we go. Prime Klingon Tribute. We'll look at this one, and we've also got Prime Romulan Tribute. So you see it takes the various, ore, crystal, gas, depending on the faction. No problem with that, but there's 5 of them. Can anybody in the game name me the last time we had a prime that had 5 levels? Because as you can imagine, each of these 5 levels cost $100. So $500 to max out this prime for one faction if you want all 3 factions, because many players are wanting to try faction lock at some point, whether it's 10 million, 1 billion, or 15 billion, which are the locks in the game. Please comment down below if you knew the locks. Did you remember these were the locks? 10 million, 1 billion, 15 billion. So if you do these research, you get a bonus, which is increases Romulan reputation, gains and loss from hostiles, and then also grants a daily free bundle. I will be covering that here for y'all. So let's talk about from this aspect. Tier 1, level 1 of this prime gets you a 20% bonus with maxing out at 100%. But you need $500 to get to a 100% bonus. Okay, bear with me. 20% for level. So $100 gives me 20% per. Now here's the thing. There's already a mechanic in the game to improve your rep grind. It's called the Amalgam Refinery. And if you go to your Amalgam Refinery and you do your amalgam every day, or every 3 days rather, you do this pull, you're going to get the currencies and then go into, and it is a little convoluted. They've been making a lot of convoluted stuff this year. Go to your recruit tab and you'll come over here to the Amalgam Special, where you can see this has exocomps, and these exocomps give you rep grinding bonuses. Now, the reason that's important to me, because I actually do quite often, I pull those as much as I can. So I've got a 100% Romulan rep and 100% Klingon rep, and then 70 Romulan and 8 Fed, and then come down and there's more and there's more. There's reductions for not losing rep. I've already got exocomps that do that at a higher percentage. Now, yes, true. Those exocomps run for a limited amount of time, but if I'm going for a hard grind, I've got exocomps. Why would I spend $100 for a 20% bonus? It just doesn't seem valuable at all. If anything, it feels like, I'll be honest, Scopely, should I be worried? Like, have we reached this level of milking where things are going so bad we have to create $500 primes and hope people don't do the math? Because here's another part, and I do not like this, y'all. I don't like this. It tells you what you get, but it says contains a daily free bundle containing rep and credits. Okay, but how much? What does that even mean? Leave it to Rev. Have to come through with the numbers for you. This is what it means. This is the drop rates, which, correct me if I'm wrong, can't see until you actually buy. But drop rates, here you go. Yep, that's it. Level 1, 400 credits, 100,000 rep. So for me, if I bought $300 worth every day, I would get 600 more credits, which is what I get for my Borg. We'll cover that in a second. And 800,000 reputation. I can easily grind 10 mil rep a day. So getting 800,000 rep a day after spending $300 is not exactly a huge bonus to me. That does not move the needle. That does not make me happy. That does not make me want to do anything. Sorry, that's like, But let me talk about the refinery real quick. Let's talk about the Borg. And I've talked about, hey, the Borg refinery in terms of the Borg primes are actually pretty valuable when you get right here, because at my level, 600 Romulan credits every day. I need to actually go grind this today. But that didn't cost me $300. It didn't. So the math of these new primes don't even make sense in the game's own architecture, because we have so many other things that say, hey, it's not that valuable. And yet you're telling me I need $500 to get that. Now, one thing, my path is more active, as in I've got to grind more. I've got to use exocomps. And this is, their argument's going to be, well, like, it's a permanent bonus and it's free every day. Well, because we like free every day, let's put this on the screen. Okay, this is the top mark. This is the biggest you can get. If you spend 500 smackaroos for one faction, would you get your bonus? 100% bonus every day. And then every day you pull 800 Romulan credits and 5 mil rep. Oh man, 5 mil rep for you lower levels might sound decent, but when you have a 1 bill faction lock, that means that I need to pull this for 200 days to pull that lock. And then the other thing is, you remember the next faction lock is 15 billion. So if it took you 200 days to get to 1 billion, just do the math on how long it takes you to do 14 billion more. Anybody want to do the quick math of 14 billion divided by 5 million? I'll do it, because I've got a calculator right here. You hear all that clicking? That's me clicking this button several times. 2,800. Wow. That value, ladies and gentlemen. Woof. And I'm not, by the way, because these screenshots have come from our Discord where people have shown us from what they purchased. And I'm not trying to degrade any spender who has got this. And honestly, if they saw value in it, more power to them. But this is another example of the math just doesn't add up. I just did a video about the Elite Faction Recruit they released, and the math doesn't add up. I am more than happy to tell players, hey, sometimes spending can be good. And if this had value, I say, yeah. If people ask me, do I spend $100 on this? I could say yes or no. But this is literally, I'll be honest, if it was $100 for the tier 5 option, as in this option right here, if that was the $100, I still would probably go, Because remember, I can't get to level 5. I'm maxed out at level 3. So if I spent $100 and it auto updated my level, for example, so like if I paid $100 and I got to level 3, and then when I leveled up to 50, it turned into that. Okay, honestly, that's getting a little bit better. We're moving in the right direction. But as of right now, it's ridiculous. And I hate to throw away, just throw out terms like money grab and all this other stuff, but it just feels like we're throwing out stuff that has no value, just hoping it sticks. Where if you just did a little math and asked just a small group of players, if this has value, you'd make more money. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, I don't work for Scopely. I'm not there. I'm not in their marketing meetings and talking about all their in-app purchases and what's successful and what's not, and what percentage of the daily active user base is likely to buy this. I have no clue, because I'm not there. But I'm just thinking logically. You tell me how this has any level of value. And I, as a content creator, I'm going to recommend things that have value. Show me where the value is here. When I go into the pack store and see all these $100 packs, I'll tell you that, hey, the Bajoran Enlistment Special, I mean, for this month, it's a decent value. I mean, I would still probably go for the Treasury or something. The Battle Pass, value, spend that 20 bucks. You can spend 100 there. Galactic Armada pack, I still push, even with the Cardassian Armadas getting added. These uncommons are full Cardassian Armadas, and these are Federation Klingon Romulan Armadas for me. Still valuable, spend 100 bucks. But these new primes, complete boo-boo garbage. And as always, I want your opinion, especially if you are considering buying them, because I've already had plenty of people come and ask me, and I've told them, yeah, no value in that to me. No value in the Solar Armada Elites, because it's like it's a new thing, so they're charging you a heck of a lot. Look, compare it. We just looked at a Galactic Armada pack. The packs this month, for the most part, are just trash, and I don't mind spending. I really don't. I don't. I'm sorry. I mean, if y'all are like, I do love fighting for the free-to-play, and we're still working on the Mantis free-to-play path, all that, but like, dude, what? One epic and 2 rares for $100, where if I go literally to the Galactic, getting 3 epics and 6 rares? I mean, just what's going on, guys, gals? What is going on up there? And by the way, there's nothing else in here. There's no uncommons or anything. You want me to spend 100 bucks? Anyway, I want to know what y'all think. I don't like making just negative videos, but I think things won't change unless they're called out. And it's my job to call it out, whether you're a free-to-play player where the elite faction recruits need to be better for you, or you're a spender and you want to have better value in what you're buying. Everybody needs to really fight for them to stop doing this. This just doesn't even make any sense. I mean, maybe I am just so obtuse in ignorance that I can't see the grander picture, but live long and prosper. Stay safe for the Space Cowboys. Deuces, that's me. Love y'all. Let me know what you think below. Should have that Solar Armada video coming out this weekend. Finally got enough Armada saved up where I can do that. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Bye.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.